proposing hotels. We were good community partners because they agreed on building a train station, redoing our parks, and also establishing a community center, right?
Yes.
And so we see two of those commitments substandardly agreed to, right?
To us, that is a community center, a place of learning, a place of education, a place where our communities can have non-profit organizations that will teach our community, the young people, how to grow and how to keep our homes. Because we all know what's coming, right? We all know that gentrification is coming. That they're going to try to buy us out of our homes and kick us out of our own community. If we don't have a community center to educate our community, then we are doomed to fail. And that is what is due to us, and we're asking for your support. So I will keep my remarks short. I want to hear from our community leaders. These are the people in our community who show up. Even when it's snowing and cold, you are here. It's my honor to serve you. And no matter what concerns we have, we will be united together as one community. Thank you very much. I'm going to give the microphone to Michaelle Solages. Assemblywoman, you go forward.
Where are you? Freezing.
Let's go!
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here because I want to advocate for our children and families. We don't have a space in Elmont for our children to be together, give them some afternoon activities outside of what the school hosts, and even for the community parents, where you have opportunities to come together, gather, and learn. My problem is, why isn't only the Solages here? Where are the rest of our representatives? Why aren't they on the same page? They represent us as well. And I want to say to the arena partners, I haven't met with them directly, but what is the plan? You can't just tell us there's no space and there not be a plan. What is that plan? And why isn't the community invited to offer solutions? We have perfect spaces where they could possibly go. The sump is definitely a possibility. If everybody who has a vested interest does their job to make that space a viable entity. It doesn't take much, except for everybody to be at the table and get it done. So I'm just advocating for our kids and our families because we need this space and we need to hold these individuals accountable to get us our space ASAP. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Elmont. Ladies and gentlemen, the best community in Nassau County. I don't care what they say, but we have to remove that narrative in terms of how people see us and how they view us. We're here today because we're advocating for our community center. This is very important. This is part of the negotiations in the initial beginning, and we want you to fulfill that promise. We have proposed certain locations. There's a building at 570 Elmont Road. There's the sub that could be converted, or other buildings that you have not responded to our positions in terms of how you can address these issues. So we're here today asking you to come out, meet with this community, engage. We believe in inclusion as opposed to exclusion. So we want you to come out. We want to sit at the table. Not just to have a piece of the pie, but we want part of the entire pie of having everything else for this community. So ladies and gentlemen, UBS Arena and your partners adhere to what this community is asking for. We need your support. You can do it. Let's be good neighbors and continue this dialogue. Thank you.
We have the youth here. We have several youth leaders who are going to speak. So for now,
Hi, how you doing? My name is Feno LaRock. I'm the Executive Director of Universal Interactions. We are a nonprofit organization. And what do you want? What do you want it? Now! What do you want? What do you want it? Now! So that's one of the things Thank you very much.
All right. Again, I would like to thank Fanal, Christian, all these young people who are speaking up on behalf of the community. But we have also a lot of other organizations that put a lot of great work in this community, and they have also an opportunity to say something important. And so I want to have Ms. Tamar please come forward and speak on behalf of the Elmont Cultural Center. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tamar Paoli Bailey. I represent the Elmont Cultural Center as a board member and the Elmont Alumni Network also as a board member. This community needs a community center. The Elmont Cultural Center was started in 2009 because of that fact that this community needs a community center. It needs a place where we can go, where young people have space to talk, where elderly have a place to interact with each other. And it is sad that all across Long Island, other communities have spaces where they can talk and they can commune with each other, and we can't. Whenever I'm doing an event in this community, I have to get a permit, I have to pay, I have to go out of pocket because there is no space where we can come together as a community. As a community, we need to truly unite with each other, not make it about ourselves, but truly unite and see how we can truly make sure that we put the powers that be feet to the fire, because enough is enough. Enough is enough. I have lived in this community since 1995, and there has not been much done for this community. People make money off of our backs. People build an arena and they enjoy it off of our backs. But what do we have? We have nothing but peanuts, and that is barely. So we need to stand together and start holding the powers that be's feet to the fire. Thank you.
Wait 1 second. Ms. Suave, we have two vehicles, red and Honda. Please give me a card for so they can get out.
Yeah, someone's a red vehicle. Or the Toyota.
Somebody else sign vote? There you go, Mama. All right.
Are you fired up? Yes! Is there anyone else who wants to express a word? Yes, I do. Yes, yes, ma'am. Introduce yourselves. I got you.
Okay, so, we always like to criticize the young people. Oh, they're on the streets. My name is Patricia Charles. I'm president of Argo Civic Association. And we always criticizing the young people in Elmont. But where do they have to go that's productive? Okay, where do they have to meet but the school ground or the corner street? They have nothing. So instead of criticizing them, this business that's coming to our community brought pollution, garbage. Somebody reported them to me that they're not cleaning up. They can't find, they can get money and place to do everything else, but they can't find somebody to go to the community center that will help us. When they go into the other communities, like Rockland Center, like Garden City, like Greatness, they would over-deliver. But we're supposed to be taken for granted. We're going to be a 9-day talk, and it's just going to go away. And I'm glad to see you guys are out here speaking up against us, and we ain't going to let it go.
Thank you so much. Anyone, Mike, you want to say a couple words? Come on.
Test. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm just so impressed to see everybody that showed up and came out, because this really matters to us. It's a freezing day, but we're out here. And why are we out here?
We want a community center.
I am an Elmont. My name is Sheldon Meikle. I'm an Elmont resident for 27 years. And I got to tell you, the amount of politics, the amount of issues that are going on behind the scenes, and it's at the behest and it's at our expense that these businesses move into our community, but make promises and don't hold them. As you can see from the signs, keep your promise. We're not begging for something from UBS. UBS in contract said that they would provide us with a community center. Of course, they're going to have reasons why this community center hasn't come, but at the end of the day, it has to, you know what? Make it happen. Just like they were able to make an entire building structure, a garage, and now they're doing a shoppers village. I don't think it takes much to do a community center, but we need to hold our hand to the fire. We have now, this has been happening for over 6 years, because this contract with the UBS Arena was 6 years ago. Why has it taken 6 years? The last meeting that I had, it was a civic meeting with Mr. Barker, which civic is that? Gotham Locustwood. He had somebody from the UBS Arena, and I don't know if you're privy to this, the representative from UBS told us that if we can't get it together, they're just gonna break their contract and pay us out. I don't think that's acceptable. I keep telling people time and time again, what's different 6 years ago now? Now we are getting unified and organized. This is a small fraction of the people of our community. We are a community of 35,000 residents. This parking lot should be packed. And I'm making it my mission, along with our civics and our community leaders, to make sure that people are aware of what's going on and how we're getting taken advantage of, and they need to show up and show out, and we're going to continue to build our numbers. Right? We're not out here because you owe us something, UBS Arena. We're out here because you told us that you would do something for us. You're not doing us any favors. And I got to tell you, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. What do we want? When do we want it? That's all I have to say. And special thanks to the media and you guys coming out and making the community and public aware of what we're going through. Again, this is ongoing. This is not going to stop, and we're going to continue fighting until we have exactly what we need, deserve, and was promised. Thank you.
Test. Okay. Hi. Good afternoon. Good evening. My name is. Okay. Sorry. I got it. My name is Michelle Oxley. Michelle, like the First Lady of Elmont. And I'm here to tell you that on the eve of Martin Luther King, who, as we all know, gave us the opportunity to speak out and to convene in a way that's peaceful. Well, we're peaceful here today. As one of the second largest African American, brown and black people that are educated in the city of Elmont, we are not asking, we are demanding what you said you would do. The heart of a man is integrity, and so you need to be those that have promised, you need to fulfill. I am standing on the promises because I know that our money, black or brown, is green too. And therefore, those taxes that we put into this community, I've been here over almost 2 decades, and I'm proud, I'm a proud member of this community. But I know what I know, is that a promise is to be fortified and to be kept. A community is an opportunity, community center, is a venue for us, intergenerational, to speak about and to be about what we know, which is education, which is community building, which is collaboration. And I ask you, those people who have said this is what you would do, fulfill your promises. These are the things that we're asking, and as Shirley Chisholm said, if you're not at the table, then bring a folding chair. So look at the folding chairs around this room, and I command you that in this community, we will see change, because we are Elmont strong. Yes.
My name is Simony Swaby. I am an 18-year resident of the community. Now, when this development was being considered for this community, I was one of those people who, I was for the development. I stood with others, against many of my residents, many of my fellow neighbors and residents who thought it was a bad idea. I'm not saying I'm questioning my decision, but I am very disappointed. As a CAC member, I am very disappointed in the creative thinking that has gone into the thought of building a community center here. We're standing, when we look over there, we see a big sign that says The Park. That was a joint venture and collaboration between NYAP, UBS Arena, and Northwell. So if they can put that much creative thinking and energy behind opening a skating rink, I think they can put that same level of commitment into keeping a promise. We all teach our children to do just that. And I don't think anybody needs to remind you, Miss Arena, that a promise made should be a promise kept. Amen.
Angela, do you want to speak? Right there, right? Yeah. We have Mr. Ramos from the school board. Thank you. Here, let's come on this side.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Angel Ramos. I'm in the Elmont Community School Board for the elementary district area. So I have my kids here right now, and you know, there's times when we need a safe place for the kids to go, right? Do we have it? You know, sometimes you have nonprofits that want to have places to hold their events, and then they're denied. So a community center would help prevent stuff like that. You know, so as you see everybody here, the familiar faces, you know, we are the voice of Elmont, and we are talking. We expect to be heard, but not only just heard, but listened to. You know, it's a beautiful place here, and I was thinking about the Belmont State Park and how they have a lot of different functions in, actually not Elmont State Park, Valley Stream State Park, and how they have a lot of different features for the kids, right? We want that here. You know, we want that equity here for our kids, for our elderly, for our other community members. It's not school kids only, you know, it's everybody in the community. So let's have that for our kids, our community, and our youth. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank everyone here. So we're going to do two things. Yeah, so we're going to do two things. First, anyone who's not able to attend today, you can still sign the petition. We have over 2,000 signatures for the petition, which is a great number. And we're still pushing the petition. So if you want to be a part of the movement, join us. Second, you know, we are going to take a group picture because this is an amazing day, because I know we will be successful, because a community that is united is strong, and we will get what we deserve, right? We are going to continue the advocacy by going along Hampton Turnpike and showing people that we are here to rally. So join us, and for those who can. And lastly, just thank you. Thank you to everyone who came here today. This is just a fraction of the community, but we stand strong and tall, and we will not be denied. So once again, thank you, everyone. Thank you.
In the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., may you rest in peace, may you rest in power. We are standing up for our community.
Right. Elmont strong!
Elmont strong!
Elmont strong!
Elmont strong!
Promise!
Keep your 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 promise!
We don't want to park, we want to come!
Hi, I'm Celine Ferdinand, CEO and founder of Peer Empowerment. And I like to say that we should get the community center that we were promised, because not only will it impact and help the youth in our community, but also every single citizen here, and so that we can have different fundraisers to help the youth and to inspire them so that they can follow their dreams.
Today I stand here to fight for Elmont Community Center. It's something we really deserve. I'm here with Michaelle Solages and the rest of the community to, for you guys to keep their promise and give us what we deserve.
Hi, I'm Sheldon Michaelle. I'm one of the community advocates for Elmont. I'm also an Elmont resident for 27 years. I'm here to support our initiative and also demand from UBS what they promised us and what's contractually something that we're owed, which is a community center. So we're out here, it's freezing cold, but I'm just glad to see all my fellow residents. I'm glad that the media, everybody came out to support us, and of course the Solages, make sure that we get it done. And that's my whole motto, get stuff done. So we're gonna continue fighting until we get what UBS promised us. Thank you.
I'm Patricia Charles, president of Argos Civic Association in Elmont. We are out here protesting in the cold, snow blowing in our face at one point. We're in here. I thank very much the Solages who came out, the people who came out in the cold and trying to support this effort to get a community center for our community and our youngsters. We are not going to go away. This is not going to be a 9-day talk. We are demanding that we get what was promised to us. And if the UBS Arena believe that we're just going to talk about it and be finished with it, no. We're going to keep this as the beginning of what's to come if we don't get what we're supposed to get. We demand the promise for you to keep the promise that you made, and we're not going to stop until we get what you promised. Thank you.